Welcome back. Something big just happened. Today's story is truly shocking. It's shaking up the world of social media and online drama. What happened here isn't just unexpected. It could change everything moving forward. Because every action has a reaction, and that reaction is coming. So what do you think? Is this just the beginning? And what do you expect to happen next?
I have a question. Did you guys was it awkward without music or was music so very challenging?
Yeah, it was awkward. It was awkward, but we made it work though.
We had fun.
What about the heart challenge? Was there music playing or was it just quiet?
No. It was music, but it was real low.
Oh, so y'all was just going.
No, we really couldn't hear the music because it was super low.
What was the song they were playing?
Y'all need to go to a box. Go box. Y'all need to go box each other.
Ew.
Get in the ring at this point.
The music was real low, so we really couldn't hear what was going on.
Y'all seen a live where Taylor is pushing Clarke's head? What are we doing here? 16 dreads, 4 dreads. Leave her alone, man. What are you doing here?
Do you guys see the video of Taylor literally pushing Clarke's head away every literal 25 seconds and low-key making fun of her on live? I just seen the video. I was watching it and it was just so weird. Why is Taylor so mean towards the girls that he's with? He was very mean when he was with Olandria. We all thought, it's because he didn't like Olandria. But he's being mean to Clarke. In the video, he's literally talking about how Clarke broke her heel or something, and how that was a horrible first impression. And then he's just like, I don't know, if you watch the live video, he's so mean. It's playful mean, but it's not the cute little banter playful mean. And you could tell Clarke is getting irritated and low-key embarrassed. And he keeps pushing her head. Why is Taylor so mean to these girls that he's with?
You are so silly. Y'all, this man is insane. He really is funny though.
I bet you he just makes life so fun.
You're never gonna be bored, ever.
Ever.
Right? Never.
Somebody said, please tell Ace not to forget about Babar.
I can't.
I'm sorry. All I see in my head is him jumping on his bed. I showed him you jumping on the bed.
He's dying.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I don't know how to feel about Clarke and Taylor. I saw their live last night on Clarke's TikTok. Someone screen recorded, so it popped up on my feed. And I don't know how to feel. Because clearly they're both tipsy and having fun. But me, I don't like the fact that he shoved her head away from the live 3 different times. I don't like that vibe. I don't think it's a good one. I think what Clarke should really be doing is going through her DMs right now and seeing who else is in there as a potential prospect. That's my opinion. That's what I would recommend. Obviously, it's her relationship. She can do as she pleases. I'm just saying that I got weird vibes seeing him shove her head out of the frame 3 times on the live. That's my opinion. Take it what you will. It didn't sit right with me.
Because why did multiple people have to tell Taylor to literally stop pushing Clarke's head on her live last night? And I popped in for a little bit. I kid you not, multiple times she's talking and he's or the people that were on the live were directly asking her a question about wearing heels around the villa, whatever. And he pops in and says, she was wearing some busted ass heels whenever I met her. Or she starts to answer and he literally mushes her head out of the frame. People in the comments were literally stop pushing her. Stop. And I know that a lot of these fan bases are made up of young people, maybe people that haven't been in serious relationships. But seriously, that behavior of being mean to the girl I gave 8th grade, 7th grade down. Middle school boy behavior. And it actually really contextualizes him telling Clarke, I feel like I don't have to be so serious with you. I don't have to be on my P's and Q's with you. And even she was I hope you mean that you can be yourself around me, right? He's oh, yeah. But no. It just further underscores the question that he asked Olandria on the Stand on Business challenge, being like, I can't be a kid. I can't have that kid feeling. And she's like, how old are you? That was a valid question. And the live with Nic and the live with Clarke has just underscored that for me. Because even if you think about his first interactions with Clarke in the villa, there was a fly and he was trying to like smack the fly. And he was like, well, maybe the flies are on you because you smell bad. Even on the live last night, he's talking about she had these busted heels and her heel broke and like trying to humble her in real time in front of all of us. Or even when Nic hopped on the live and he was telling Clarke to get out of the camera because it was him and Nic's time. Talking about, Nic, why'd you go to sleep on me last night? And like, you know, Clarke's trying to butt in and he's like, no, be quiet. Like, get out of here. I'm talking to Nic. I'm talking to Nic. And him always making that goofy ass, like, that goofy ass fucking face. I don't know. I know that the Islanders were saying, you know, we love Taylor and he was such a gentleman and he remembered everyone's food order. And I'm sure he's not a terrible guy. I'm sure he has some sweet quality. But seeing him mush her over and over and like thinking about all the humbling remarks that he's made, even whenever he talked about Olandria's feet, like in the first couple episodes, it was just like, why do you feel the need to dig at women? Like, y'all remember whenever Olandria was like, damn, I don't have a handshake with anyone. And he was like, maybe you're just not liked. Like, literally did that in her face. What is wrong with him? And 3 Dreads, this is why you will never, ever, ever be liked. Clarke, I'm sorry you have to be collateral damage from that nigga, but like, it's bad. Like, I didn't even think I could like Taylor any less after he played in Olandria's face. But seeing his post-villa content and like the live content really reveals, because you can't keep the mask up for too long. Like, you start to see people slip. That has put the nail in your coffin for me. You need to grow up.
I'm not gonna say that Taylor hates Clarke, because we can't base what Taylor is like in a relationship, because whatever energy he was giving towards Olandria isn't what he would give towards somebody he's interested in. So the type of energy he might be giving to Clarke right now is what he gives to girls he actually likes. Like, I genuinely think that's what it is. So a lot of people ripping and running with that clip of him pushing, I guess they were tipsy, but pushing Clarke's head out the live like a couple of times just to tell his part of the story or whatever the case may be, knowing I think the people that were on the live with them were probably trying to ask Clarke since they were on Clarke's TikTok. I don't know. I'm not going to say that he does not like her, because I do not know Taylor. Let's clarify that one. I'm not going to label him abusive, because I didn't gauge that. What I really got is just somebody who is overtly playful, and for me personally, he would be a little too playful for my liking. It would be too much for me. Like, I'd get overstimulated and get real irritated real quickly. But that honestly might be how he operates. So it is what it is. If Clarke likes it, I love it, because I really only like Clarke and that whole dynamic anyway. But it's, I don't know. If that's how he is when he's tipsy, that would literally piss me off, because he would never touch alcohol around me. Like, it's just And then I think another thing that bothered me was, I think they were telling a story about something, and he said when you had on those busted up heels, and Clarke was just, you know, playful with it, where it's like, oh, which ones? Like, but it was like, why would you say that? Like, why describe that situation with the heels? Why not describe it with using something else? That was the only thing that made me just like side-eye it a little bit. Like, it's like, are you trying to intentionally like disrespect her or what? Like, let's all point and laugh at Clarke. Ha 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 ha. Like, Taylor, I need you to understand, there may be some fans of you, but when it comes to Taylor and Clarke on a screen, a lot of times people are coming in to see Clarke. Just saying.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update.